go. All right, Nelly Korda, 2 over 73. Nelly, can you talk us through your round today?
Hard. Yeah, it was definitely a battle out there. The greens kind of got a little crispy.
Yeah.
Pins were obviously, it's a Sunday of a major, Sunday of a U.S. Open. We were all expecting it. The wind was definitely gusting a little as well. In all, I'm pretty happy with how this week went. Had no expectations and actually had my best finish in the Women's Open, so maybe I should just keep that going.
Yeah, you talked about it briefly there, but you came up a little bit short, obviously. But what are
Yeah.
some of the main takeaways from this week?
Just, the first week back, you have rust, right? So you don't really know, or you don't really expect much from your game. You don't know where your game's at. So knowing that I can play on a really tough golf course at a major and even kind of be in contention is definitely positive.
Yeah, over to you,
How
right?
did you feel emotionally out there throughout the course of the week?
I felt great the first 2 days. Even yesterday, obviously I had the rough last 3 holes yesterday. Those didn't feel good, but yeah, it definitely got a lot harder on the greens today, and I just tried to stay really positive and just to remind myself that this is my first week back after a couple months off and not touching a club for probably the longest I've ever touched it in a really long time. So I'm just grateful to be out here. Honestly, that's what I was reminding myself.
Did you notice that the conditions were more like what you were maybe anticipating coming into the week today?
Yeah, for sure. I think definitely at the start of the week, the greens were softer, a little slower, and then finally today I was expecting it to get hard. They didn't really move up the tees too much. They didn't play with the tees at all. My caddy and I were talking about that, but they definitely tricked out the greens. I mean, a lot of them were getting brown and very fast downhill. It came off my club and I was like, sit immediately.
Yeah, over to your left.
Yeah, Nelly, I know you just finished this tournament, but have you given any thought to what your schedule is going to be before the Women's PGA? And are you going to play or take some downtime to recover? Or?
Yeah, so I'm not playing next week. I'm skipping ShopRite and I'm playing Meyer, defending there in Grand Rapids, and straight to another major.
And a little bit off topic, but when you look at the top of the leaderboard at this event, so many countries represented, kind of like the golf rankings. Just wondering from your perspective as the highest ranked American in the world, what's the state of the game on the women's side in this country, and how strong is it? And, can the U.S. compete or dominate the way that the women do in other international sports like, basketball or soccer or track and field or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like out here, you don't really look at countries and flags. Like, we're all like a family out here. You have 144, 156 girls every week, and we're all playing for something. We're all playing for a title, and every year the girls are getting better. It's harder to win, and, with all the technology and everything that's coming out, people are practicing a different way. People are getting better. People are getting more confident. But yeah, I mean, it's great to see the diversity out on the leaderboard. I think that's what our tour has always been about. But I do see that American golf is hopefully trending in the right direction. I mean, you hope so as well, inspire the next generation. But it doesn't matter where you're from, you're always going to inspire the next generation.
Yeah,
Now
Nelly,
over to your right.
What aspects of your game were you happy with this week, and where do you feel like you need to keep working to get back to where you were?
I was overall happy with every part of it. I think maybe my nerves played a little bit of an issue. I definitely got a little bit nervous out there going into the last couple holes, especially yesterday as well. So just like the confidence aspect, which plays a big role. But overall, I think I'm happy, and I can always improve in every part of the game. When it comes to yardages, accuracy, putting, chipping, you can always improve. And that's what makes golf so frustrating, so great.
Could I ask you, too, just about Pine Needles? I guess the trend now is for the women's tour to go to where the bigger courses and where the men have been playing. But would you like to see the Open come back to Pine
Yeah,
Needles sometime in the future?
I loved it here. I loved the golf course. I loved the atmosphere. The fans were amazing. I really liked it. This golf course suited my game. I haven't had the best of the best U.S. Opens the past 2 years. So to come out here and finish inside the top 10, really like the golf course starting on Monday, really felt nice. But again, like the fans that we had come out, I mean, I've never seen this many people at a U.S. Women's Open.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nelly.
Thank you.